Sinclair waited for the boys to leave before seating himself at his desk chair. He uncapped a fountain pen and held it over a clean notepad.
"A party, Miss Jane?"
Jane flounced in the chair across from him and rubbed her palm over the cover of the small book in her hands. "This is Agatha Christie's Death on the Nile."
"Are we having a Halloween party, then?" Sinclair asked. "With pharaohs and mummies and such?" He furrowed his shaggy brows. "Did the boys' get-ups influence your decision?"
"Not just a costume party. Think bigger." Jane hugged the book to her chest with one hand and gestured theatrically with the other. "An entire week of murder and mayhem. We'll have a fancy dress ball and award prizes to those who most closely emulate their favorite fictional detective. Just think," she continued, warming to her idea. "We'll have Hercule Poirot, Sherlock Holmes, Sam Spade, Lord Peter Wimsey, Nick and Nora Charles, Brother Cadfael, Miss Marple, and so on. We'll have readings and skits and teas and banquets. We'll have mystery scavenger hunts and trivia games. Imagine it, Sinclair." He grimaced.
"I'm trying, Miss Jane, but it sounds like an awful lot of hubbub and work. And for what purpose?"
"Money," Jane said simply. "Storyton Hall will be bursting at the seams with paying guests. They'll have the time of their lives and will go home and tell all of their friends how wonderful it was to stay at the nation's only resort catering specifically to readers. We need to let the world know that while we're a place of peace and tranquility, we also offer excitement and adventure." Sinclair fidgeted with his bow tie again.
"Miss Jane, forgive me for saying so, but I believe our guests are interested in 3 things: comfort, quiet, and good food. I'm not certain they're interested in adventure."
"Our readers aren't sedentary," Jane argued. "I've seen them playing croquet and lawn tennis. I've met them on the hiking and horseback riding trails. I've watched them row across the lake in our little skiffs and walk into Storyton Village. Why wouldn't they enjoy a weekend filled with mystery, glamour, and entertainment?" The carriage clock on Sinclair's desk chimed 3 times.
"Perhaps you should mention the proposal to your great-aunt and uncle over tea."
Jane nodded in agreement. "Brilliant idea. Aunt Octavia is most malleable when she has a plate piled high with scones and lemon cakes. Thank you, Sinclair." She stood up, walked around the desk, and kissed him lightly on the cheek. He touched the spot where his skin had turned a rosy shade of pink.
"You're welcome, Miss Jane, though I don't think I was of much help."
"You're a librarian," she said on her way out. "To me, that makes you a bigger hero than St. George, Sir William Wallace, and all of the Knights of the Round Table put together."